if you have a big heart, if you find that you overgive and you want the best for everybody, and if people are in your world, if they're in your reality, you will love them unconditionally, then you need to have better boundaries. And I shared on my videos an experience that I had with a client where I had gone above and beyond with favours with her for her paying me, and she had blocked me and cancelled all her payments. And this situation, it did really hurt me. I'll be really honest, it actually did really hurt me. And this was also why I shared my experience, because like it helped me to share it and helped me to process it, and I hope that it can help others. But this is an example of having a big heart. Like, you can't help but love unconditionally. You can't help but see people's potential. You can't help but want the best for people. But when you do this, when you have this big heart, by having boundaries, what you enable is that big heart to cover yourself as well. Because if you love yourself in this space of unconditional love that you have for others as well, then you don't allow yourself to be treated badly. You don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, and you spot those red flags in those situations. You spot the times that you're maybe overgiving, and you can ask yourself, like, where am I giving and making that mean something about my worthiness? Where am I making my place in the world mean something with regards to how I'm of service to others? And do I really include myself in that big expansive space of unconditional love that I carry? Because my heart is so open, I'm so sensitive, and I'm naturally empathic. But it's not the empathy that we want to heal. You have that for a reason. It's the boundaries, it's the self-worth piece, it's the self-validation piece, so that you include yourself within that space of having a big open heart and wanting to give and wanting to love unconditionally. You love yourself unconditionally as well as loving others. And we only trip ourselves up when we don't love ourselves as unconditionally as we love others, because from that space of self-love comes the courage, comes the bravery, comes the boundaries. And when these situations occur, which they do, and I'm not going to lie, this situation with a client upset me deeply because I saw her potential and I just so wanted this for her, and I gave and I gave and I gave, and like, that hurt me deeply. And these things do happen, and we will trigger people with our big hearts, and we have to have that boundaries piece, and we have to have ourselves included in that, so that when things happen, we can snap into a space of self-devotion, and we can hold and nurture ourselves through that when that happens. So I hope going a little bit deeper on this has helped someone today. It's not about switching the empathy off and becoming a narcissist, but it might be about embodying some of those traits where we are in that bubble of unconditional love. Remember, narcissists are not in a bubble of unconditional love. That's the difference. It's not about switching the empathy off, but it's knowing when to use it and having the boundaries.